What's going on, you guys? Charlie from MAPerformance, map.charlie on Instagram, and today I'm joined again by Dakota.
Howdy.
You guys already know who Dakota is. If you've ever watched a Fitment Industries video, I'm sure you are more than familiar with this gentleman here. He's got this really cool Supra. If you want to check him out on Instagram, we'll put his link somewhere over here. Otherwise, today what we're going to be doing for you guys is covering some upcoming wheel trends for 2022, and I couldn't think of a better person to help run through what we see as a hot topic.
I like wheels.
For 2022. Yeah, you're kind of like the wheel fitment guy. You're also a tire and wheel slap enthusiast.
Yes, I'll slap the shit out of some wheels.
Insert some B-roll of him slapping some wheels.
Oh God, hell yeah.
All right, so today what we're gonna be doing again is looking at some popular wheels. We're gonna be going over the different wheel trends that we see, whether you're, just kind of like a daily driving enthusiast kind of guy looking for something a little bit more budget friendly, a performance oriented vehicle, or if you're a show car enthusiast and you wanna run something stupid wide, 3-piece, 2-piece, whatever, don't care about the weight, we're gonna be outlining everything for you. And then very lastly, we're gonna give a little plug to show you guys how to measure for your own wheels if you haven't already, or we're gonna show you the cheat code, as I like to call it.
Absolutely, let's get into it.
So the first topic we're gonna cover is the right set of wheels for someone who's looking for wheels for their daily driver, right?
Sure.
This is gonna range from your Nissan Altima to an EM1 Civic.
Everything in between.
Everything in between. Who knows what it could be, because you could daily drive anything.
Yeah.
But there's a few things that I think someone would be taking into consideration when shopping for wheels for their daily driver, and I have them outlined as one, budget friendly.
Yes.
The reason I say budget friendly on a daily driver car is because you never know what's gonna happen out there on them streets.
Yep.
It's hard out there.
It's hard on them streets.
It is. And so you want something that if it gets curbed, messed up in an accident, whatever, that you could replace without breaking the bank. Secondly, you're gonna want something that looks great. Again, you gotta look at this every single day, so it can't look like complete trash. And lastly, you're gonna be looking for something that'll provide a comfortable ride quality. And so with that in mind, obviously that's gonna change depending on the car that you drive, but let's get into it. What are you seeing pop up?
Absolutely, so yeah, like you said, you want something that's gonna fit the car, look nice, but you probably don't want something that's gonna be too aggressive. It's rubbing, you're running into issues with that.
Right.
So I'm gonna say it right off the bat, our own signature wheel brand, Inovia Wheels, is gonna hit this right on the mark, and it's gonna bleed a little bit into that performance car realm too. Yep. These are designed to be lightweight. They're designed by car enthusiasts for car enthusiasts, so we know what you want exactly. So they're gonna be lightweight, they're gonna fit big brakes, and they're gonna be daily friendly. These are pretty affordable wheels, seeing from around, $1,000 to like $1,400 in that price range, which isn't too bad for a set of wheels. We have proper directional, so they're gonna be actually going the same direction on both sides, which is nice. And then they come in multiple sizes, and they were designed specifically for platforms. And Inovia is coming out with some new models this year. We have stuff like the Kano, which is heavily Japanese inspired. Gonna look phenomenal on Japanese cars and really anything. It's a simple design. Gonna be coming in some cool finishes like chrome, silver, stuff like that. And that'll be coming out early spring. And then we get a little bit wild with it too, and we made a treble, a 3-spoke wheel to come back.
Yeah, those are cool.
Maybe not necessarily for your daily driver unless you get down like that, but could be cool. But anything from the Inovia lineup is gonna be a great choice. In addition to that, we have things like Koenig, which is gonna be a little more function based. They don't have the wildest designs, but these are tried, true, good name, and they're gonna like hold up to the streets. It's hard out there, but they're gonna hold up, again, kind of price conscious and friendly. And then Enkei is always a great option as well. You guys all know it, the RPF1 is one of the most iconic wheels. It looks good, it's gonna be universal and look good on everything. Extremely lightweight, but also extremely strong. And then finally, I'll end this list off with Kansei. Kansei makes some really cool wheels that are Japanese inspired as well. And they just dropped their Astro, which I think looks really damn good. So I think any of those wheels from any of those brands are going to be a great daily driver setup for you.
You touched on one thing that I want to look at here for 2022 as a trend.
Yeah.
Is chrome coming back?
I think so. So don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of chrome. Like if I get a car, I'm gonna chrome delete it, right? I'm gonna take all the chrome stuff off. That's how I like to roll. But chrome wheels coming back. Yeah. I see it, and it's happening around the scene. I don't know what flipped the switch, but they're coming back, and I think for 2022, chrome wheels, they're gonna be out there. You're gonna be seeing them more often.
And lastly, I will go ahead and be an advocate for the Inovia wheel lineup as a daily driver / performance oriented wheel. You guys have already seen it on our Q60. Yep. I'm actually running those exact same wheels on my 335i. So great wheel. great quality. I've definitely hit some stuff on the road, and they're not messed up.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our TikTok, we literally take the wheel, we chuck it off a building, we've thrown it out of a moving van.
You guys did like a daily toss?
I hit it with a sledgehammer. Like, we literally tried to break this thing, and
they
the worst
still
we've
hold
done,
air. Yeah,
we mounted a tire on it after all of that. We even hit it with a flamethrower just for shits and giggles. So yeah, it's gonna handle the streets just fine.
Perfect. Well, honestly, that's gonna wrap it up for the daily driver segment. You know, we see a lot of these wheels for performance cars too, but that's the nice thing is sometimes these daily driver wheels do have performance-oriented qualities, and I think that's a great spot to transition because the next one that I think we should outline would be more of like a track car.
Yes.
I think outlining like a track car setup is kind of the next spot. I know that you guys are getting more into the track-oriented performance side of things.
Absolutely.
We've obviously been about the track-oriented performance side of stuff, but I want to see what's on your radar for 2022.
For sure. So what I'm looking at and what's going to be nice is because we're getting it in stock, because the biggest caveat of this is usually wait times is work wheels.
You guys already know.
Yeah, looking at things like the Work Emotion D9R and stuff like that. Kiwami is another phenomenal choice. These wheels, they've been around forever. You know the quality is there, and they are damn sexy. It's like a performance wheel and sexy all in one. Looks phenomenal. Everyone loves work wheels, but we're gonna have them in stock. Normally you're seeing like, it's gotten crazy, you know, with everything that's happened recently and inventory issues. You're waiting months and months to half a year to get your set of wheels.
We've got a guy who will be waiting now 10 months for a set of TEs for his quadrifog wheel.
And that it's not due to anyone's fault, it's just kind of the current state of the world.
Yeah.
So I see work being even more popular than it already is due to some of us getting containers in and having inventory, so that will be a big name. With that, gram lights are gonna be a huge one too. I've seen those, especially in like the Supra, because I have a Mark V Supra that you're seeing those just pop up. I mean, TE37s will always be popular, always be around. You're probably gonna be waiting on them a little bit though. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. I'm seeing a lot of the big Japanese names still staying and holding down the performance-oriented side of things, but with some lightweight, you know, Inovia wheels starting to bleed into that.
Next up on the list is something that you guys obviously are pretty well known for. I know you've had some pretty cool show cars in the past as well. So again, we could go into like the show car fitment. This is going to be wide body kits or something, you know, crazy like that is what comes to mind for me.
Yeah,
they're not all crazy wide body cars, but show cars in general, you know, obviously things that I look for is like you're looking for that really wide, aggressive fitment. So wide wheels, negative offsets, things like that come into play. 2-piece, 3-piece, whatever. Plus, there's obviously like stretched and pulled fenders, different wheels do better with a stretch tire than others. What are you guys seeing for 2022?
Yeah, so we always get asked too, you know, what's the point of 3-piece wheels? They're so damn expensive, like why would I get them? The customization is key here. You get to literally choose every part of the wheel and you can get those exact fitments that you need. And like you were talking about, if you have fender flares and stuff like that, a monoblock wheel isn't going to fit those unless you're running some crazy spacers. The nice thing about 3-piece wheels is you can get the exact size you need and there's no wishy-washy stuff about it. Again, you're gonna see big names like Work. I went to Gatlinburg last year and I'd say that was the most popular wheel there. Rotiform has some heavy hitters. If you're looking for some customizable, wild looking wheels, Rotiform kills it with that. And then in addition to that, I mean, you keep hearing me name drop it, but Inovia just announced their 3-piece lineup. And
those look super good.
Amazing. And we have a ton of options for that. So there's floating spoke and stuff like that and different hardware setups that you can go with. So that's really cool. But if you want to talk about trends a little bit, I've seen this get more and more popular. 3-piece has been taking wheels, cutting the OEM ones and taking the face and then mounting that and making and turning it into a 3-piece wheel. So I think that's really neat is that they're taking these OEM wheels and turning them into 3-piece wheels that you can get in any size. And that's getting extremely popular.
Yeah, and you see that with like, I mean, I've definitely seen it as like a trend with some like BMW wheels, obviously BBS manufacturing those.
Yep.
Great faces, great product. You see that with like LMGT2s, like if someone gets like an old R32, they can make some crazy wheels. You see all sorts of different stuff out there with taking that factory setup and making it wider. It is becoming definitely more popular. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that in 2022. Just with the creativity that's out there, it's nice to see what people come up with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's super cool what you can do with the finishes. You can get different hardware. I had a set of Heritage Stuckarts that I got 24 karat plated hardware around the wheel, and it's just neat that you can do that kind of stuff and really make a one-off set of wheels to be different from everyone else. So that's really the benefit of 3-piece wheels there.
And now the thing that I'll say kind of carries through with all of this, right? Whether you've got a daily driver, a show car, a race car, whatever you're doing, finding wheels that achieve the fitment that you're looking for is sometimes difficult, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you're going out there trying to measure wheels, there's a ton of room for human error, right? Like you could just measure from the wrong point and get it all wrong, mess up the whole thing. And like when you've got to wait 3 to 6 months for a set of wheels, even if you just don't have to wait at all and you get them the next day, it still sucks to go through all the work of picking out a set of wheels, getting them in, getting tires mounted and balanced somewhere, then getting home, going to put them on your car, and they just don't fit.
Yeah,
that's the worst. So if you guys are interested in knowing how to measure wheels, you guys did a video on it.
Yes.
And I believe it'll be over in this corner up here.
Yeah, I know some people, they just love to do stuff themselves, right? They got to get it figured out themselves. So we made a video to help you figure out offset and width and what you'll need to do, and you can measure and do it right at home. But if you're like, yo, that's a lot of work, I just want to get this done.
Or I don't trust myself.
Yeah,
that's
check
me.
out the Fitment Industries gallery. We have literally over 50,000 cars at this point in the gallery, all user submitted by car enthusiasts that go over their fitment. So if you put in your year, make, and model, you can search that and you're gonna see what people are running and get a good idea of what you want to run. And you see a setup, you're like, oh, okay, it's 18 by 9.5 plus 35. There you go, that's what fits your car, and it takes all the guesswork out of it. So that's a nice, nifty tool for you guys. Again, it was made by car enthusiasts for car enthusiasts, so go check that out.
Yeah, I refer to it as kind of like the cheat code for getting the right fitment the first time. And genuinely, even before we were all partnered up and everything, we used their gallery all the time. So if you're gonna go on there, make sure you add your car to the gallery if you haven't already. Get a chance to be featured in some car review videos. Definitely really cool.
Oh yeah.
Or on the Instagram accounts.
On the gram.
On the gram. That's what everybody wants these days, the clout. But nonetheless, if you guys are looking for any wheels, tires, or anything along those lines, definitely check out Fitment Industries. They mount, balance, and ship for free, which is a huge plug.
Oh yeah,
because going to get
absolutely.
tires mounted and balanced sucks.
It does.
I hate it. They don't really fit in cars that well. Whatever, they're meant for the outside, not the inside.
And I've had mom and pop tire shops turn me down too, so we'll do it right the first time, send them right to your door. So literally all you have to do is just slap them on your car. It makes it real nice and easy.
But those are the trends for 2022. Those are the trends. That's it. I don't have much else. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. Let us know what you thought of the video. If there's other trends that you guys are seeing, definitely let us know. We want to be on top of things that you guys are seeing. We can't have eyes everywhere. So let's do that. But otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I've seen a lot of reversed lips lately too.
Reverse?
Yeah, it was the flat lip. Instead of the step lip on wheels, seen a lot of reverse lips getting more and more popular. It's interesting.
2022, man.
Yeah.
You're the dragon.
You're the dragon?
I don't know.
I was hoping you knew that. That's like on the buffet. Yeah. I'm the dog.